live one-on-one conversation. 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comers with the it factor. It's the Jazzie KWard coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Jazzie After Dark.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Jazzie After Dark Artist Talk. I'm your host, Jazzie KWard. You know, the J to the A to the Z to the Z to the I to the E. All that jazz. Welcome to another great show. Tonight, our special guest is international recording artist. He's a producer. He's a writer. He was a philanthropist. This brother, Mosche, has that it factor. So we're going to have a conversation with him up close and personal. But what I need you all to do first is to jump over to KWard Radio, my YouTube channel, right there. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get all the Jazzie notifications. Go back and watch the show. Share with your mom and them, your auntie and them, your cousin and them, everybody and them, right? Speaking a little Ebonics there. Go over to KWardRadio.com. Make sure you subscribe to the website as well. Great things coming up. So I want you guys to stay informed. That's why I need your support. And again, my special guest tonight, if you don't know this brother, shame on you for not knowing Mosche. This brother is bad. So let me show you just a snippet of why Mosche has that it factor right here on Artist Talk.
As the lovely Reverend Doctor said before, I am Mosche Band, and we come to give you a piece of what we have to give. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey, I'm over here just grooving. I was about to start the electric slide, y'all. So what I need you guys to do is share the live, share the love, invite your friends in. Now, Mosche, you know, this brother plays the drums, the baritone, the tuba. He's worked with some of the biggest names in gospel, jazz, R&B, and hip hop. And you know what? This brother is a sharp dresser too. So y'all gonna see right here. So let's welcome international recording artist, producer, writer, philanthropist. Let's welcome Mosche in the building, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, my brother? How are you?
I'm saying, brother, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule and hanging out with me for a little while.
This is the place to be. I appreciate you sharing your platform with me.
Yeah.
Means a
And
lot.
the jacket and all that. Hey, hook a brother up. Send a brother. I need that jacket.
You could get it. Put your address in the comments. I'll
Most definitely. Most definitely, my brother. And everybody that's watching the show tonight, again, we're streaming on all platforms, social media platforms that you could possibly think of. So if you have questions, comments, please post them there. We will do our best to try to answer those. For those who go back and watch the replay, thank you so much. Please share that. Hey, Jeffrey, we got my girl, Costella. She's in California. They know how to party out there in
yeah,
California.
yeah.
Again, and happy birthday to my friend Jeffrey. But again, Mosche, my brother, I've been anticipating this conversation all day. And you will hear me say this a lot on the show. Shame on you if you don't know Mosche. Shame
Shame
on
on you. Shame on you.
shame on you if you don't know this brother. And I wanted to start off, and if you guys didn't know this, I just found this out today, Mosche, that the Kennedy Center named you the Jazz Funk Luminary.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I don't know. It's just like it was a match from the jump. Like I did my first show. The opening clip was my first show at the Kennedy Center. And since then I've done at least 3 or 4 more shows there, productions, and it was in an email. They just sent the email about it the next show, and they was like, so is the Jazz Funk Luminary gonna be a part of? I was like, hey, I like that.
I like
So
that.
yeah,
It's cool, and it definitely fits you, my brother. And
thank you.
I see people coming in the room. Hey, Tootie, again, Jeffrey, and Costello. But just to start the show off, my brother, I just want to know, how was your day, and how have you been doing? Of course, since last year, the pandemic.
Mm.
Just how have you and your family been navigating through all?
That's that's a loaded question, but so starting my day was good. Typical day. By me being a full-time musician, ironically enough, 90% of my day has nothing to do with music. Um, got up, got the babies ready for school, got them out the house, wife off to work, and then I started doing my administrative work, uh, which keep me pretty busy. But far as the pandemic and the family, we've been very fortunate and very blessed. God has been truly faithful in that regard with us. I have not any work. Is actually it picked up on a virtual side, of course, but yeah, I haven't missed any work. My wife haven't missed any work. Our daughter did contract COVID
Oh, wow.
beginning of the year, but it wasn't severe,
Okay.
so she was able to bounce back. So it's
I'm
been trying.
interested. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely glad that you are doing well, and thank God that your daughter is doing well. Because even to myself, Moshe, I never thought that I would live, and even talking to friends and family members, that I would even live through something like that. But it
Hmm.
also gave me the opportunity to to really think about life as well.
Most definitely.
Because I was thinking about things that I was doing, like I have to have, but then I realized there were a lot of things that I could really deal without.
Right.
Did you find yourself dealing with some of that?
I have a whole new perspective on life because of this, because I got so caught up in the hustle and bustle of things, and like you said, thinking you need this, thinking you need that, and then getting put in a position where you couldn't you couldn't access those things and realize you didn't need it at all.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So shifting gears here, a little bit, thinking about, you growing up, as a youngster. What about like church? Did you play in the church? I know you played drums. Did your foundation kind of start in the church?
Yes, definitely started in church. My father played, my brothers, cousins, like it was just, in the church. So growing up watching them is, I couldn't wait to grow up and fill their shoes or play with them. So
Right.
yeah.
So who was it anybody in your family who inspired you? Like, how did you know, like, I want to be a recording artist?
Um, Oddly enough, it was Michael Jackson.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it was like when I first saw Michael Jackson on TV, I just stopped and stared at the TV like, wow, this is what I want to be.
hmm.
But I couldn't sing.
You could.
So I didn't know what am I gonna do? I can't be Michael Jackson. I can't sing.
Right. Do, do you have a favorite Michael Jackson song? I know that's probably kind of hard, but
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
the first one in mind?
The first one coming to mind would be, I don't know. You got Human Nature. You got
Oh, yeah.
I Can't Help It. Bad, Beat It. I mean, it's so many. It's
It's
so many. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
When I think about recording artists and like your style, like I think
Mhm.
about when I think about Miles Davis and so many other artists, you have this, like when I look at your photography, like you just have a classic style, my brother. Like
Oh, thank you.
Moshe is in a lane, trust me, all by himself. If you guys make sure you go to his website, moshemusic.com. Is that just, you picked that up from a family member trait? Or that's just your swag?
I think. Well, yeah, it comes from my father. His
Oh,
his swag. I guess in a way I'm a statistic. My parents split up when I was young, so I didn't spend a lot of time around them. But as I got older, and he's passed away, by the way, but as I got older, looking at pictures and videos, I'm like, so this is where I get it from. Like, this he loved glasses. I love wearing glasses. It's just I got the swag from him.
you got this swag from him.
Yeah.
I can tell everybody. Yeah. So hey, my friend Jay Ross, he's also in California. They know how to party. I think for you.
Yeah.
Our special guest tonight is international recording artist, producer, writer, philanthropist, Mr. Moshe is in the house. So what we're going to do, guys, don't go anywhere too long. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and Moshe is going to play the horn for us right here on Artist Talk. We'll be
Yeah.
right.
Hi, this is Jazzie KWard, your host for Saturday Jazz Affair on FM 90.7 WVAS. Join me for a new segment of Artist Talk. That's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time each Saturday on WVAS. We're going to talk to artists about their music, have great conversation, and much more. That's on Artist Talk on 90.7 FM WVAS. Of course, you can stream the show via WVASFM.org. I hope you can tune in.
Hey, everybody. We're welcome back to the show Artist Talk. We're talking with international recording artist Moshe, who is hanging out with us on Artist Talk. So again, if you have questions or comments, please post them there again, and welcome everyone to the show. So, Moshe, my brother, if people haven't, I follow you all the time, live, virtually, and you just the truth. Moshe is the truth.
Thank
And
you.
you're gonna play something for us now. What's the song, the track you're gonna play for?
Get Lucky.
Get Lucky. So, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, you're getting lucky tonight because this brother is gonna perform. So, instead of me saying, I'm going to just pass the music right over there to Moshe, ladies and gentlemen. So check this out right here on Artist Talk.
Boy, Moshe, I'm happy to be here with Jazzie. I'm going to do this performance real quick, all right? Appreciate it. Hey, get up on your feet. And let's go. Y'all ready to dance? Come on, come on, come on. All night to get. Hey, we up all night to get. Hey, how many trying to get lucky tonight? Oh yeah. Come on, y'all. Rock with me now.
Hey, Mosche. Did y'all hear that? That's live music. I can imagine you. How do you feel when you perform live in front of an audience? I remember one of your performances. I play at the station, and I'm sorry I can't remember the song, but you're talking on stage, and I think you're talking to a young lady, and you say something like, "You've been watching me all night."
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when I'm performing live, it's like drinking or getting high.
Right.
You're just gone. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's
Right.
just in the moment.
That's right. So, like, who were some of your musical influences? I know you. Well, just who were some of your musical influences?
Is broad, but I mean, I'm old soul. So Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye, Temptations, Stevie Wonder, on the R&B side, on the gospel side was like commission.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah. Um,
all those good people.
you
You
know the
know, okay. So with you being a independent artist, Moshe, what's been the challenges? With you like getting your music out there and getting it heard? Because a lot of people, if they see you at different jazz venues, different events, and they see you perform with various artists, a
mhm,
lot of people think like, wow, you know, you have made it, but just because
right.
if you, I don't want to call an artist name, but a big artist, if you perform with them, a lot of people think like, wow. But what's the challenges of that are still to keep grinding?
It's there are a lot of challenges. Mine in particular is I you said I'm in a lane of my own.
Right.
So therefore musically my original music is in a lane of its own, so it's hard to classify. So a lot of like radio promotions won't pick it up because it don't fit the radio criteria.
Right.
So and I make music based off of from here, not, it'd be great if it can get on the radio and broad and everybody pick it up, but
Right.
you know.
Do you feel that as a independent artist to get your music heard? Because I notice sometimes with a lot of artists, they feel like they have to do a lot of covers. Do you
Mhm.
feel that way?
Um, I I mix it up.
Mm,
When I'm live, I do a lot of covers and a lot of original because you want the people to be able to groove to you and recognize what you're playing, especially being an instrumentalist. But yeah, I if I don't have to do a cover, I won't.
you're wrong. Okay. Yeah, because you have a lot of artists. You're like, oh, they do a lot of remakes, which is fine. You can
Yeah.
do it your own way, but some artists feel that in order for people to kind of identify a little bit, it's like, oh, they remade this,
Hmm.
to try to get their music played like on radio.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, when you think about mind, body, and soul, Moshe, we talk about music is healing for
Hmm.
us, but what does music heal Moshe from?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah. It's my escape. It's my release. It's my communication.
Mhm.
If I can't put it into words, I can put it into music.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, I think that's beautiful. But if I say the word freedom, give me
Uh-huh.
three things that come to mind when I say the word freedom.
Three things. Freedom. Um, Performing.
Mhm.
Is the first thing come to mind. Freedom. I don't know. That's a word that I don't.
Yeah. So, when I think about, I think freedom to be creative. When I think about
Right.
Moshe, your creativity, your style, you know, being able to do what you do, be
Mm-hmm.
creative in your style and your music. So it's just it's not a, just a question I like to ask
Oh,
others to think about,
yeah.
you know, freedom. A lot of artists are signed to labels, and then a lot of artists
Right.
like, you know what, Jazzy, I have the freedom to create my own style.
Oh, no, yeah. I didn't think of that, but yeah, for sure, definitely have the freedom to create my own.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
particularly also want to mention you have a new project out. The
Yes.
title of the CD, This Love, a new song, Beautiful Romance, featuring Tim Bowman. Let's talk about that.
Um. So the CD is
Mhm.
what I like to call a gumbo.
Oh,
Um. Musically, you're gonna get a little funk. You're gonna get a little straight ahead jazz, or my version of straight ahead jazz. You get some pop. You get some smooth jazz.
yeah.
So, and the song with Tim Bowman, "Beautiful Romance," is I opened up for Tim Bowman one time, and he came out of the dressing room
Mhm.
just to listen to me play, and after I performed, he was like, "Man, we got to do something together." And so I went back in the studio and I was like, "I have the perfect song,"
Right.
and the rest is history.
Right. You know, hey, what's going on? We got Clarence. What's up, my brother? What's up, Ronald? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please, share the video. And I like that you mentioned like gumbo, because Moshe, when you listen to your music, it to me, it just has a lot of flavor and it has a lot of different spices in your music. I call it little jalapeno peppers up in there, but how
Yeah.
would you describe your sound?
Um, it's a sophisticated,
Yeah.
um, funky, smooth, energetic sound. Yeah. I try to sound like what would Marvin Gaye do right here, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
On
I
top of, oh, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say on top of a jazz beat, what would Marvin Gaye do?
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
was like, do you think you'll ever cover a Marvin Gaye? Because I could hear you on that trumpet doing like that. What's going on? I could hear you. I could hear
yeah.
most on that.
Well, that song is on my set list. That's one of my
Okay,
favorite openers. Is what's going on. Yeah.
wow, I could definitely hear Moshe. So Moshe, what do you think is different about this new project out that's from your previous work?
Previous work was it's just like the previous was all brass, straight New Orleans style brass. This project is my band is a complete, I got the keys and the bass and the guitar and vocals and the whole nine.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
like a shout out to the band. Can you tell us like who are some of your band members that travel with you?
You have Christopher John, a keyboard player, John Woody on saxophone, um, um, Struther Davis out of New Orleans. He's like one of my traveling guys. So, yeah, Chris. I have so many Chris's. It's Chris Barnes, Chris John. So yeah,
Okay.
Diallo Foster.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I like to give the folks in the background, the band members, they may not be ones that always are with you, but we just like to shout them out there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And real quick, I want to play one of your covers that I also like that you did by Teddy Pendergrass. Y'all,
Oh.
let's check this out. Okay. Hey, you're the no, I can't sing. All you need is a glass of wine, a date, and a little bit of Moshe.
That's it.
That's
Set the mood off.
the mood off. And Moshe, that name, uh, what does your name mean? I like the name Moshe.
uh, in Hebrew is Moses.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. I like that. Moshe, it sounds like you could have a clothing line, you could have a cologne line, just
yeah.
Moshe.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Moshe, how can we continue to support you and your music? Can people go now? And a lot of people are on my Twitter were asking, like, can they get the song "This Love" now? I mean, "Beautiful
Yes.
Romance."
Yes, you can get it now. It's on all digital platforms. You can go to moshemusic.com and click where it says available everywhere, or you can go to your favorite iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, and pick it up.
Right. So, people, you have no excuses not to go support this brother and his music. Go to moshemusic.com. Just Google the brother. It's all about support. Just download it. Get one, it don't matter. Just download it. It's all about support. And that's what I think a lot of times, Moshe, is that When you go back, I'm a little old school. So a lot of times, it's so many artists out here now.
Hmm.
You know, it's even hard to even have your music heard or even played. But what about like the support in the business? Have you received a lot of support in the business? Even I have to name any names from like other artists.
Um, Not as much as I would like. Yeah, but I mean there's been support. Don't want to look past the ones that has supported. But yeah, I mean it could be much better.
I understand. Costello says she is going to pick it up.
I appreciate it.
Costello, maybe we can get a song with Mosche and Costello. Maybe we could, maybe a collab there uh,
I'm
with Costello
down.
and Mosche. That I'm just putting that out there.
Hey, hit me up. My information was up there somewhere.
Yeah, it's there. And Tuka Malone said, she just wants to thank you for such a beautiful talent.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for appreciating it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, we artists are vulnerable putting ourselves out there and not knowing how we're going to be received.
that's right. So Moshe, if you were not doing music, what else would you be doing?
Um, I guess a lot of the things that I'm doing now with the give backs,
Mhm.
with the drives of trying to feed the homeless, and
Right?
um, a lot of things working on behind the scenes, with the philanthropist stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Talk a little bit more about that and your philanthropy work and how we can support you in that.
so I work. One of my biggest supporters that I work with is DC Legendary Musicians, DCLM Inc., based out of DC, where we work to maintain and preserve the musicians in DC. So everything from healthcare, dental care,
Well,
working on housing, because musicians don't always take care of ourselves, and we really focus on the older ones. That's why it's legendary. The ones that came before us that may not be doing so well. We give away turkey baskets every Thanksgiving, every Christmas. We do coat drives, and we do summits with other nonprofits around the country
okay.
to bring light to services that is available.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Can you give us the website and how we can support you?
It's DCLmusicians.org.
Okay. DCLmusicians.org.
I'm sorry, DC Legendary Musicians.org.
DCLegendarymusicians.org.
Yep.
Everybody, please support this great foundation. I think that's amazing. And it's all about giving back and support. And that's what we need a lot more of. So, my brother, thank you again, for your gift, everything that you do.
No problem. Thank you.
Again, hey, what's up, Patrice? Um, so, Moshe, just shifting gears here a little bit.
Okay.
So if I was hanging out with you, got in your car, just kind of like outside of your music, like who would you be listening to?
Music Soul Child,
Mhm.
Stevie, Corinne Bailey Ray,
Yeah,
Jasmine Sullivan. I'm a real neo soul type person as well. So yeah, Erica Badu.
Erica Badu.
Yep.
Have you had the opportunity to work with any of those artists?
Erica.
That's right,
Yeah.
Erica Badu. I could,
Yep.
I would just love to meet her. She just seemed like a cool, one of them ride or die kind of chicks. Just
Yeah. Yeah. She's real cool. I You'll fall in love with her.
I definitely believe it. Is there any artist that you would like to work with that you haven't had the opportunity? Yeah,
Stevie.
Stevie.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a dream come true.
I think, yeah, who doesn't love Stevie?
Yeah.
You know, so any other projects that you're working on that's coming up? I know it's probably kind of challenging with the pandemic. Things are slowly starting to open up. Anything you can tell us about?
Yeah, well, I have a show coming up in Nigeria next month, June 11th. I'm doing a virtual tour starting in June where I'll be performing in Canada and Ireland,
Oh,
um, and some other places I can't think of right now. But yeah, so there's some exciting things coming up this summer.
wow. So Nigeria, you know, of course, I've never been to Nigeria. I mean, how was that experience living there?
Man, it's beautiful. Um, I wish we had the time that I could go into depth, but it's amazing to see so many uh, beautiful black people. Everything is natural. That's one of the biggest things I can say. Everything is natural. Like you go to the market to get your fruits and your food. Like everything is fresh, no preservatives. If you don't eat your food in 2 to 3 days, it spoils.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd love to experience, like, you know, me being a city boy all my life, pretty much,
yeah,
you just want to experience living, you know, somewhere like that where you have to go to a market. I just, you know, to me that's just so much freedom because everything now, you know, we have to go to a grocery store. We have to go this.
yeah,
It's, you know, I just think that's amazing, but my
yeah.
brother.
And
So,
that's the beautiful part too about here is
right.
is both. You can, if you want to go to the grocery store, you want that city life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's there, it's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stella just wanted to say, where is Moshe located? He is in Nigeria. So Moshe,
Yes.
if anybody would like to work with you, contact you, do they just reach you through the website here?
Yes, or Moshe at Moshe info at MosheMusic.com.
Okay. So tell them about your social media platforms. Where can they find?
Um, Everything at Moshe Music. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Moshe Music.
At Moshe Music? Moshe, what's the best advice that you've been given just about life that you can share?
Um, if you love it, appreciate it. Um, Life and love is about appreciation.
Right.
If it's a flower, don't pluck it.
Okay.
Just appreciate it.
That's right. Absolutely beautiful. That's right, Costello. He is in Nigeria. She just wanted to make sure. Did you say Nigeria? But Moshe, my brother, I want to say, hey, thank you so much for coming on the show. Any last words you want to say to, any followers that are listening and watching?
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for the continued support. Is really appreciated. Is really felt. Um, Continue to support as I continue to bring, you know, God's gift from me
Right.
to you.
To you. Hey, my brother, I appreciate you so much. I want you to stick around a little
Okay.
bit and hang out with me. Ladies and gentlemen, international recording artist, producer, writer, philanthropist, Moshe. Please support. He has a new project out, This Love, new song called Beautiful Romance featuring Tim Bowman. Make sure you go to MosheMusic.com and check this brother out. Anything I can do in my power, my brother, I'm always bumping you on the radio, playing you in the car. Whatever DJ event that I have, there's also Moshe in my mix.
Appreciate it. There's no me without you, brother.
I appreciate it, my brother. Thank you so much. Make sure you stick around, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Another great show right here on Artist Talk. I want to thank all of I'm just going to call you my virtual audience here. Thank you, Costello. As always, I have to thank Nicole. I have to thank Tootie, Jeffrey, everybody. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Thank you all so much for coming on the show. Again, please share the video. Go over to KWard Radio. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check it out over there. Watch the replays of the shows. KWardRadio.com, my website. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends. You can also join me, any artist that would like to come on the show. My contact information is there. Mail me a physical CD, any monetary gifts you want to give the show. I appreciate it for all of those who bought the KWard Radio mask. I know things are opening up. You still need a mask? Just hit me up, okay? Join me each and every Saturday on 90.7 FM WVAS on the campus of Alabama State University for a Saturday Jazz Affair from 8 a.m. to 12 noon at Central Standard Time, as well as join me back here on Friday night with another special guest. You don't want to miss it. Again, this is Jazzie KWard saying make sure you take care of yourself and be kind to others. Have a great rest of the week.
A live one-on-one conversation, 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comers with the it factor. It's the Jazzie KWard coming at ya.